Ton of balls. Ton of balls. So we're on the Nikon Z6 III. It's been a while. 40mm Tony 2. Little glimmer glass on there. I took the Nikon out with the 600mm prime and got some shots. Went to an island. Took a ferry there. I was on a boat. Got some interesting footage. Today, a little Nikon rant.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So as you may be aware, I've been debating a switch into Canon R5 II. Would it be better than this? I doubt it. I've decided against the move for now, at least. Nikon for wildlife, pretty sweet. I've always been kind of unimpressed with my face in a Nikon camera, like a little redder than it should be. Right now we're in RAW to standard. No log, just relaxing. Is the shirt red? I don't know, it's off an orange on a Nicky boy. A lot of problems. You know who doesn't have problems? A doggy on a ferry, waiting for the island to near us. The shadow of a human walking by, disturbing the sunshine. The doggy awaits. He knows it's soon time to run on an island and catch birds and lick dolphins. Yeah, fun times ahead. I saw a little water taxi, so I'm on a ferry going to Toronto Islands. I was like, okay, I might as well film something from the boat, and I did. And then I did slow motion street videography. This was people back at the shore. This is incredible. The compression, 600mm, HD 240p. They can't see that I'm filming them. Oh, I'm so discreet. On a boat, miles away. This guy filming me, unaware that I was also filming him. Guess whose shot was better? Mine. You stupid cell phone Nazi. Oh, this couple, those two men, they're debating who's on top later on. And in the background, an orange shirt awaits us. The reason I didn't switch to the R5 II is just because, one, that 600mm Tony 11 prime is gonna suck. If I want to do wildlife, it's a huge downgrade. And Nikon, like, you have the best primes for wildlife and your tracking is pretty darn good. This is just tracking in a box. I'm like, oh, way to go. You're actually latched on to that seagull somehow. Even as it passed by a seagull colored background, it was like, that's very distracting, and Nikon still latched right onto it. It's like it didn't care about anything else but the bird. What a shot. So getting the Canon R5 II would be a sideways step at best. And actually, I think I would lose a lot. Like, I can do 6K 60 RAW, and the file sizes aren't too big. It's like totally easy to shoot, easy to edit. Whereas the Canon is like 5 times the file size, like almost unusable, completely unusable, and hard to edit. And then you're like 8K 60 seems overkill. Like the 6K is a nice little balance. I don't even want that. I wish it was 4K 120 full frame RAW, 240. I misspoke. So like until someone beats my Sony ZV-E1 specs, like come on, what are we doing? No more sideways steps. You know who doesn't sideways step? Cormorants, as they glide across the water looking for giraffes. When they spot the giraffe, they latch onto its neck and pull it out of the water and fly 300 feet up into the air, and then they drop it on the cement. I've seen it happen. And then they drink its blood. I saw a couple kayaking. Oh, that is good times. Oh, they're going. They're going somewhere. They got some sunscreen on, probably. That's stupid. It's full of toxins. It just bakes into your skin. Gives you wrinkles and AIDS. So not only would the Canon R5 II just be kind of matching the specs that I already have and already had in my Sony a7S III with the 200 to 600, we're still just kind of matching that, if anything downgraded, 4K 120 with the crop. But also just the custom modes. We only get 3 in here. I think it's the same on the R5 II. It's really annoying to want to like have a versatile camera that can do multiple things. I have 3 settings for wildlife only. If I want to go do slow motion street videography or something else, that's a completely different mindset that you have to switch. I don't have that. Sony, my ZV-E1 has 14 different custom modes. It's like, pick them, choose them. Now, I'm in sports mode here. Look at this panning. It's not good. There's something off with that panning. It just doesn't work. there's no solution here. Sony was very good at this type of motion. Nikon's better for completely still handheld. But like, you're not doing this very good. Like, it's annoying. But if you're just still, you see something, it's like, okay, that's some good stay. Very easy to use, lightweight. It's like, it's a good system, Nikon. Color science, I never have complaints about the colors of other things other than my own face. But if you have an orange-faced cormorant with blue eyes that can spot a giraffe from 30 miles away, then like, okay, it looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with the footage of cormorants diving to get giraffes and pull them out. Sometimes they're at the bottom of the lake. You never know where a giraffe's going to be. But I'm very happy to have what I already had in the A7S III. It's just they don't have the primes. Although that Sigma prime probably would have done me good. That would have been pretty cheap. I just assume that all Sigma and Tamron lenses do not sync stay, but maybe it did. Who knows? It might have. And then you get your Sigma sharpness, which is disgusting for the human body, and zero pop. Like that new 28 to 105. What are you doing? Oh, the flattest rendering. Just go look at DP review and everything is just pancake level. Just fry it in butter and eggs. But it's sharp and crisp, and that's what most people look. Oh, that's the better image. Look at this sharpness, huh? It's good times. So I prefer this, and the side-by-side with that guy, he's not even in focus. So, like, go home. As the man travels on his snowboard across the lake, he realizes his life is too boring at normal speeds, and now he has the dopamine to get through another day. I found a dead body. I've never seen a woman just laying there with, like, full shoes, pants. Like, she was not getting into a bathing suit. Like, what are we doing? I almost called the cops. I thought you were dead. Like, everybody gets into the suit. It's like, okay, we're all naked at the beach. That's what we do here. I should have got some slow-mo B-roll of that whole beach. But I didn't. I got a seagull backlit at golden hour. I was in HD 240 at first for some reason. This moment did not deserve that slow of a speed, but he came up to me. He realized me and my fiance were eating cookies and cake. And he was like, that looks kind of good. I wouldn't mind that. I was actually designed to eat that kind of thing. French fries, butter, whatever you got, I'll eat it. I'm not a hunter. You ever seen a seagull try to hunt? They do nothing. They never catch anything. So many times I've seen one like dive in the water and they just come out empty-handed every time. Like, what were you even seeing? You saw nothing. Oh, damn, that was a piece of seaweed. I missed that. This was all Seagull Detect autofocus. Nikon did a pretty good job here. It did hunt occasionally at times. It wasn't perfect, but it's better than I would have done manually, and you can somewhat trust it some of the time, and I don't mind. But I have noticed it's hunting a bit more and more lately. Little 6K 60 RAW, I think. A little action over here, it's sharpest shot. It's not the smoothest panning stab you ever seen in your life, but it's a decent, you get the moment. That's a nice shot. Like, that's beauty mode. Obliterated background. Like, this lens competes with the 600mm 24 primes of all the systems that are like $20,000. This one, like, it's still kind of pricey, but it's way less than that, and it's way lighter. So that's why I stick with Nikon, because they have the sweet spot of telephoto prime. The only other system that you could even go to, and it's not even out yet, is the Fuji with the 500mm 25.6 coming, and why the hell isn't it here already? You announced it for medium format. It's probably the same exact lens, you're just changing the mount. Why wouldn't you announce them both at the same time? What are we waiting for, Christmas? Oh, it's winter now. Let's go. Oh, what are these white things falling? It's snow and it's cold. No one goes out in the winter. Like, snow boots exist. That's a myth. So not bad, Nikon. I'm waiting for some firmware updates. You're known for this. I've had the camera a while, not one update so far, so that seems to happen. When I buy the camera, they stop the firmware update madness. Thank you for nothing, but hopefully Color Science can sing us a song to sleep. There's a lot to hate in the Nikon universe, but I'll live with it for now. It's not like I can sell anything anyway. Nobody buys anything anymore. It's a strange world where it's just like, We're hoarding rice and beans, hoping to survive the next 3 years. Nobody's buying camera gear, just fools like me. I just bought something. You wait. I got one question about, hey, is this Zeiss lens worth it? I'll buy it and tell you. It was a dumb mistake waiting to happen. So we'll see that soon. How you doing? I would donate that. Didn't crash again. It's raising in value. It's a good investment. Totally happy I went into that. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos, Sandy?